sailoring. Ain't got no sailor. Give, don't pay trailer of sailoring. Roost the left trailer of sailor.
Hello and welcome everybody. No time for the piss fart around today to get the music cranking. It is my very first team race actually. Charlie Rosco All Pros versus the Eerieissss Team. We're going to be doing a 2-hour race at Interlagos at Brazil, of course. Qualifying session / practice session is well underway, with the race not too far around the corner. So, look, it's great to have everybody here jumping in, especially since we're probably going to have a few new people popping through the stream. So make sure you're all very welcoming to the new guys. Joining me on the chats, as per the usual, is my good friend Ryan. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good. And joining me in the room is my dog. And my dog is a pug, and pugs snort and carry on. So if you hear some weird snorty farty noises in the background, I can assure you it is my dog. But yes, anyway, here we are. So it's probably time for me to get out and hit the track as well. Hopefully we've got all of the appropriate team members in. Let me check my team list. That should be the easiest one to check, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just have to do some, just doing some logistical stuff here. So if I go quite quickly, rest assured I'm just trying to get stuff organised. So we have obviously 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So I'm sorted. So it's just down to Eerieissss Team, and it looks like Fabuki is having some connection issues. So hopefully he can get that sorted out before we roll over to the race. The crap leader. I am the leader of the crap. It's the way I like it. That is the way I like it. Let's get out and try and do a few laps whilst I can. Get some pracky quality laps in. The car I've chosen for this race is the mighty Z4.
Cracking machine.
Cracking machine. Unfortunately, the bonnet view you can see is not a bonnet view, it's like a roof view. It's too high for me, so maybe for the first time ever on stream, I'm going to have to use this. I'm going to have to use this view. It's not the view I'd like to use, but it's the one I have to make this work. So times are pretty tight at the top, actually. I'm hoping connection issues in general are not an issue, given that well over half the lobby is a long way away from me. I am obviously in Australia, which is already far enough away from Europe, but I'm also like at basically the lowest point I can get to in Australia, in the southernmost state. So I'm making the interwebs work extra hard.
ADX Dawson, I don't know if it's my internet or his internet, but he's like all over the shop on my screen.
Yeah, I think given the reality of the distance between us, lag is probably just going to be a thing we're going to have to...
Just be a little bit more courteous on space around cars.
Yeah, we're just sort of going to have to deal with it a little bit.
I think whatever Fabuki's going through though, it's a little bit more than lag.
It is. I did go and clear my temporary files, so that's a good. Got the cheer squad in the chat. Good to see. Great to have you all along. Sorry, I'm probably not really going to be able to focus on chat much tonight. I do like to talk to chat when I do stream, because that's what it's all about. That's why I stream. That's probably going to be a little bit harder tonight.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I was just saying before I started the stream, Ryan, I forgot to have dinner.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Sort of rushing around trying to get everything right. So I'm thinking energy could be something of an issue for me, but that's okay. People have been through worse. So I'll spin a few laps.
That was weird.
What's that?
ADX Dawson, like, he was like going, it seemed like he was going really slow. Like,
yeah.
There was a lot of lag, there was a lot of all over the shop. I thought, alright, I'm just going to pass him. Went to go around him. And as I got near him, his speed, like, increased dramatically, as if he was like, he's actually just there. That was weird.
Yeah, it's there's probably going to be some difficult time, especially because ghosting is not on. Ghosting is off completely, whether you're a lapped car, and I'm sure by the end of the 2 hours there will probably be some lapped cars.
I reckon.
So I guess all we can really do is say that if you are a lap down and somebody coming up on you is not a lap down,
Be sensible.
be sensible. The game will give you blue flags. But yeah, it's
Be aware of your surroundings anyway. You're going to know you're a lap down.
you are going to know that, yeah.
And it might be a team race, but do not hold anyone up.
Yeah, that's it. There's just no point. We're all here to have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
We're not racing for prizes or driving contracts here.
If we were, I think I'd want to do it on a better platform than Red Replay.
Yeah, a more reliable one anyway.
Yeah.
Also, the shortcut penalty is set to high. Strong. Same thing. Ooh, Alien with a subscriber. Welcome. Feel a bit off my game at the moment. Dawson is restarting his PS4, so we won't roll the race until he gets back in. If you're wondering how it does work, it is an 8v8 team race, providing each team has 8 people. Looks like my Ada here, which is cool. Um, 8v8, and the win is basically just the accumulation of the points. Every position does pay a point, and the advantage of that in a team race like this is it means that it's worth even coming second last versus last position, because you're going to get a few more points than the guy behind you. And if the guy behind you is on the other team, then that will all help contribute. So it's not really about the outright sort of winner, what positions you are, especially within your own team. It's just trying to maximise the points you can for your own team.
Oh. And not just been stuffed on my lap.
You hate to say it. You hate to say it. Speedy's left the room as well. It's actually nice to use the Z4. I'm a big fan of the car. It's such a nice handling, good car. It's just not usually competitive at most tracks.
Yeah, it goes alright. It sounds fantastic. I'm just so. Ballon, I don't know if you're listening or not, but yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone from the other team is on stream, listening to the stream or not, but I'll be certain not to give away any team clues.
I mean, I don't want to sound harsh or anything, but like, what's the go with Fubuki's internet connection? I've seen him drop out like 20 times.
Yeah, he's not having a good go of it, is he? He is in Struggle Town.
He's tried to turn it off and turn it on again.
Solid IT advice from one of the least technologically minded people you'll ever meet.
Oh, do you know how I know that though?
Because it's worked for you many times.
Nah, because Telstra's technical advice team consists of 3 questions to troubleshoot their internet connection. The first one is, what colour is the optical light?
And the second is turn it off and on again.
The second one, what colour is the online light? And the third one's, have you tried turning it off and turn it on again? And if you answer all those questions correctly, they're stumped.
Well, I'm glad I did a few laps before I started streaming, because it's been quite hard to concentrate on everything since I started the stream, and my lap times are not where I'd like them to be. I did do a 129.8, I think, when I was practicing. Unable to replicate that at the moment.
It's just not good enough, mate.
Well, that's it.
What's the error of margin? What's your fastest lap at the moment?
131.2.
So you're 4 tenths
out. Oh, there you go. I did 130.7 then. I'll have one more crack, and then I better start checking team numbers and think about rolling this big puppy to race. That is far more drift than I wanted to deal with there. So I don't think I'm going to improve on my 130.2.
Unlucky.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Good to see Speedy back.
It is, that it is. I'll jump back to the pits. How are we going? So we're 1 down.
Who's out?
I don't know at the moment.
Oh, is in 1 down from our team or just overall?
Just overall.
I've got a pretty good idea who it will be.
Yeah, so do I. So yeah, we got 15 out of 16. I'm just going to check to see if Fubuki has given up the prow. Might be a sec, just reading through, trying to get back in the Discord. Okay, it looks like, so we've got Dawson. Is Dawson in? Eerie has said to crack on once Dawson is in and ready. It looks like he's not yet in the list.
I think Dawson did come back in.
Speedy, I think the only way we're going to be able to do this is just roll to race. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to jump out there and try and do a lap while we wait for Dawson, is it?
I think I saw him come back in.
Oh, is he? Okay.
But obviously, everyone's got to make sure they're out on track.
He does, and it looks like... Oh no, they've got a step in. They've got someone jumping in, so we will wait for...
Oh, yep, definitely.
We will wait for this guy, and then we'll... now, we can't be in the pits either, so we're all going to have to get out there and at least complete a sector, because unfortunately with Gran Turismo, if you roll to race and people are sitting in the pits like I am right now, it means that it will discount your time and just stay at the back. So anyone that wants their times to be counted, but the server at the moment is just set to fastest first. So that's how it's going to have to be. I'm just adding on PlayStation anybody that I need to. But yes, if anyone hasn't set a time because you had to disconnect or whatever, whilst we are waiting for the final person to get in, I suggest now is a very good time to get out and try to get that lap set, get something on the board. Yep, Dominic, I have accepted. I have no more friend requests on PlayStation. It's all been sorted. It is going to be a good race, and it was always... Look, it's obviously difficult trying to organise 16 people from across the globe to get everything together in one hit.
And have it work across Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Yes, we're always up against the technical difficulties here, but that's okay. But yes, you need to get out and try and do a lap. The only probably person that's going to have to start from last, I guess, is going to be the guy that we're waiting for.
Yep.
Athen. I'm going to call him Athen. Once Athen is in, we'll probably just roll to race so that this doesn't start too late. We're only 5 minutes late, so it's not too bad. 5's okay. 5 to 10 minutes late is probably not a bad result given everything. Lots of good lucks coming through. Thank you very much. And of course, welcome to everyone who is new to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If anyone wants to see some the replay, the highlights, replays, how the race went, a bit of a diagnostic or something after the stream, you will be able to find that on Eerieissss channel, which I'm sure I probably linked in the description. Shit, I totally didn't do that. I will do it. I will do it. And one of some kind folk is probably going to paste it, a link in the chat. I will do that though.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, I did miss that one. Rushing around trying to get organised. But that's where you're going to find it. So you won't find it here. This stream is all you will see to do with this race on my channel, most likely. And the actual highlights will be up on Eerieiss's channel. Oh, Sims dropped out. You hate to see that. Right at the crucial part.
I just betted my lap time by 0.0001.
Oh, that's good. So we are waiting for Sim to get back in, or is Sim already back in?
I think Brown said something about having a wee break.
Yeah, he's having a wee break. Athen is in.
So you may as well use this opportunity to go and do a lap at then Athen.
Yeah, you may as well go and try and squeeze something in. Unfortunately, it looks like Sim with a late disconnect.
No, he's back.
He's most likely going to be relegated to the back of the grid, unfortunately for him.
He's just jumped back in.
He is back in. Unfortunately, he's going to be starting from the back. I need to go out and get a sector time on the board, otherwise my qualifying time is going to be excluded. Organising anything in this game is like playing whack-a-mole. It's just hard because we're not communicating. If you're doing it with friends and stuff, you get everyone in the same chat room and you can just all kind of coordinate. But it's a little bit harder when I'm sort of reading chat and Discord and everything else to try and figure it out. So my lap time has been smashed, actually. I was doing okay there for a while, but I'm back to 10th. That's okay. It's a long race. It's a 2-hour race. Now, as I look, I think everyone is out of the pits, so it is time to roll to race and get this underway. Are you going to share this race replay? Oh, the stream will remain on my YouTube channel. Yes, it will. It absolutely will. It will be here, so if you want to come back, if you can't watch it all now and you want to come back and see how it went live, then you will be able to do that. I think everyone's out of the pits, so I'm going to roll to... Oh no, there's still one person in the pits. Everyone out? Everyone out of the pool. What am I driving the Z for? The grid set is to fastest first. So, as it stands at the moment, the Conzio, or we don't have anyone in the top 3. Unfortunately, Speedy. Okay, I now think everyone is out of the pits. Someone is... Right. Let's do this. Race start. It is what it is. It's a 2-hour race, so qualifying is not everything anyway. Yeah, you didn't lap since back, Speedy. I did try and say on the stream, mate. I don't know if you had the stream up, but unfortunately, our quickest man will be starting from the back. But unfortunately, that's disconnects. That's Gran Turismo. That's how the cookie crumbles, and we're just going to have to do a bit of a come from behind job. So Kogan is the highest qualifying on our team.
Is representing.
And then the Conzio, and then myself in third. Good luck, everyone. Let's keep it nice and clean. It's a 2-hour race. So there is no need... Yeah, what's the old saying? You can't win a race on the first lap, but you can lose it. So let's just keep it nice and clean. Let's do our 2-hour race, and we'll see where it all pans out at the end. Looks like everyone actually got through turn 1 okay. Didn't have the best run out, but...
Speedy's on auto drive.
Man, you hate to see that. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Is he the only one?
I think so. It's a big blow to Team Crab.
It is a huge blow to our team. He's probably at least one of the quickest we've got. Oh. Apologies for the shove off there. That was to Skater. I was out of control. I was gathering up an out of control vehicle and speared into your path. Yeah, no, that sucks. I'd say Speedy's probably one of, if not consistently, the quickest guy we've got. He did a load of practice for this race, so that's a pretty massive blow, actually. But we're a man down, probably our best man down from the get-go. not ideal. But it is a long race. Panicked a bit under brakes then. I was catching the groove in a hurry, so I thought I'd better keep it straight and just brake as hard as I can.
So there's a bit of a battle ahead of us.
That there is. Thank you to the new follower, or subscriber even. Sorry, I'm not getting the terminology right. This is my first live stream.
Yeah, just kicking into the guts for the race.
Yeah, just thought,
How it all goes.
thought I'd start here. This is my entry point to live streaming. Someone is out well wide in the sticks.
Just got fed a bit of bumper from someone.
Did ya? Did you go around?
Almost.
Good save, good save.
By pure coincidence and absolute accident, I actually just got it back. So, but they received a little bit of bumper, but I'm still behind them. So.
Bit oversteer on the final turn there.
There was a massive lag, but it seemed just then. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come.
I hope not. We're already a man down. That really sucks. I actually feel really bad for Speedy. He put a lot of practice time and effort. Yeah, he did. He made his own livery and everything. I do feel bad for him. Was that someone off or was that lag? I can't tell.
That was one of his team taking out of his own team, so... I don't know what happened there.
A bit of blue on blue.
A bit of that.
Well, 5 laps in, I think things are finally starting to settle down a little bit.
A little bit.
Field's just starting to spread a touch. The Z4 is great through the middle section with the turns, but it is definitely down on horsepower. was about to say someone is well off there, but that was a bit of lag creeping in, I think. Yeah, the Z4 is not usually a popular choice at most tracks. It's a car that I enjoy using, but it's just rarely competitive. But I did find, whilst practicing, I was comfortable in it. My pace was alright. And of course the next thing is going to be tyre wear, fuel burn. Be interesting to see if there's any other strategies at play. So the thing is, at the moment we don't know what sort of strategies people are running. So some of the people that might be further back in the pack could be on mediums or hards, fuel saving.
Yeah, just don't know.
Definitely lacking a lot of pace. In a straight line. I've got Athen, the last minute blow-in, all over me at the moment, wearing me like a cheap suit.
How cheap, mate?
It's getting more expensive as the laps go on. As, again, I'm alright, I pull away a little bit during the middle section. But during the two straights, that's where he's sort of pulling me back in. Lap 8 already. It's flying by. Tell you one thing I'm starting to notice about my G29 which concerns me.
What's that?
It's not registering all the upshifts. I'm starting to progressively have to click up more than once. I remember when I first got my G29, it was a different G29 to this, and almost immediately it wouldn't register the upshift. So I took it back into the shop, and they said, yeah, no problem here, just take a different one.
Yeah, right.
And it's just a concern because it's a problem I've seen before.
Yeah.
Not that I really know what the expected life span of a steering wheel is, but I know my G27 got me the better part of 5 or 6 years of pretty hard use. And that didn't really shit itself, it just got really grindy in the actual mechanism that the wheel turns.
And that thing definitely had a harder life than what the G29's had.
Oh, Wizard has dropped out. So unfortunately, that's the second DNF of the race. I don't know what position Wizard was in.
Oh crap! Jesus!
Did you hang on to it?
Oh, I did. I was fine, but here he is, just spun about 10 times in front of me, and then
ouch!
My connection with the back of his car made him spin even more. It didn't really have anywhere to go.
He'd already spun in front of you, had he?
Yeah. All on his own. And that's like completely stuffed my car. I didn't know mechanical damage is on.
Yeah, it's on light.
Yeah, well.
That's not something we're really used to. I normally turn that off, but
it hangs around for a little bit, but then it goes.
Oh, okay.
So like your car's fine now.
Oh, right. So you just deal with
like,
it for a few corners.
Yeah, probably like 10, 15 seconds. But like I had like no engine power. Like I was trying to get up the straight and I was like, nothing.
Oh wow, okay.
But as soon as I got like halfway down the straight, it just, everything came back good. So I was like, oh, okay.
I'll tell you another mistake I made. I forgot to turn the fan on in this room.
Oh yeah.
So I might shed a few kgs during this race.
That's not great.
Well, Dawson's out as well. He's lagging that much. The fastest he can do is a 144. That's odd.
Wow. That's random.
Yeah. I wonder what's causing that. Like, how does it slow your lap time down?
Yeah, I mean, because generally, like, if you're lagging, you don't even know. It's just everyone else around you can see you ping-ponging around, like... But, so I don't know how that works, but... That's some bad issues, though, if you can only manage a 145.
Yeah, that's, unfortunately, he's going through some tough times there. It'd be nice if Gran Turismo opened up some dedicated servers that they actually host on their server, much like the FIA races, even if you sort of had to, you know, buy them $2 for a race or something like iRacing goes.
Even still, like, you would pay, you know, $10.
Oh, for an event like this, you'd 100% shed a few bucks.
Yeah. If you knew that there was going to be less issues.
Yeah. And a qualifying session.
Yes. From what more would you expect from the real racing simulator?
That's it. Well, no, it's the real driving simulator.
Sorry, driving. Yeah, well, we definitely do a lot of driving.
They are trying to simulate driving, not necessarily racing.
Need to get my head down, concentrate a little bit, because I was really fast out of the box. Like my 5th lap was definitely a lot faster than my quality lap. Kind of just need to get my head down and just nut some laps out, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm just sort of, we're in that stage at the moment, aren't they? I'm just a little bit back, about 1.5 seconds back from Stig v Rob, and I just don't really want to lose touch, because once you sort of get to a certain point, a certain distance back, it's hard to sort of chase him down. So I'd rather just go with, who is it, Dr. Rob and Stig v Rob, so the Robs.
Long race though, mate. Long race. I've just made the realisation that with all the dropouts, and I just let Hippie go past me, I'm last.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's okay. That doesn't matter. Fuel strat, tyre strat.
Yep. Oh, given my previous internet connection over the last couple of weeks, I've not given as much practice as I would have liked.
Yeah, Wizards gutted there, but unfortunately,
it's gonna happen.
It is going to happen. We lost Speedy off the line, and that's a big blow. Let's not understate how big a blow that is for Team Charlie Rosco All Pros.
Yeah, I mean, if you had like,
aka crap.
If you had like an army and only one tank, like Speedy was the tank.
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone else was
gone,
just like an APC.
They've just gone and got a javelin and just destroyed that one. He's gone. But Kogan is representing.
He's doing very well, actually.
Currently in third.
Doing very well. Conzio in fourth, and I'm back in sixth. But
Getting it done,
Stig v
boys.
Rob did just pit, so this is where the strats start to come into it. But it may well be a battle of who can not DNF.
Yeah. Well, we're 20 minutes in, not even, and 3 down already.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Don't know for sure how long this race will be in terms of laps yet.
No.
We'll go for 2 hours though.
Definitely will go for 2 hours. And when that 2 hours is up, however many laps we've done is exactly how many we'll do.
That's exactly right. So there's a few people just starting to think about diving into the pits.
Yeah.
Well, not thinking about it, they in fact have dived in the pits. Ooh, Dr. Rob out wide, that is horrible for penalties out there. And he has got one, and so has third place man, who I can't read his name from here, and I don't want to...
Brownie SV.
Yeah, Brownie. So Brownie and Dr. Rob. Brownie's got the quickest lap of the race, I think.
No, Bellin does.
Oh, Bellin does.
29.9. Which was set very early, I think.
Yeah, on fresh tyres. That's a good in-race pace, though. That's really good. Yeah.
Tip my hat to thee. I mean, that's no fuel in my car, soft tyres, and best lap in the world for me, and you still beat me by over a second. That's
a good lap. Well, I think the quickest I did in the practice session I did was a 1:29.8. So it's only 1/10 off that, and that's in race. So that's really good.
Yeah,
looks like Bellin and Dr. Rob are both in the pits this lap as well.
Fastest lap I managed was a 30.8. That's all I've managed with a theoretical best of a 30.7. So did all right.
Did very well.
How the hell is Eerieissss behind me? Did he pit?
Must have done.
Must have. He's done well to catch up to me already then.
What position are you in?
11th right now.
11. So there's only 12 people running, is that right?
13.
13.
Hippie went off.
What did Hippie do, sorry?
Hippie went off. He's dived into the pit, so I'd say the tyre wear got the better of him.
Yeah, it's starting to get that way. Who have we got behind me? Bellin, who has pitted, so he should make pretty light work of me on nice fresh rubber, I'd imagine.
I would say so.
Not to mention the straight line grunt difference. Go straight around the outside of me, I'd say. Honestly, we're on different strategies. I'm not even going to fight him too much. I'm just going to let him do his thing.
Just going to let it happen.
Just bail out of that. We're doing different things. He's out second or third lap on those fresh tyres. I'm still going off the first stint, so... Definitely starting to feel the tyre wear now. I say as I oversteer out of the last turn.
Usually a good sign. Tell you what, I just pitted. It's nice to have new ones, so just bear that in mind.
It would be very nice to have new ones.
Fair amount of real estate in front of me though, so I'm just going to try and get my head down and try a bit of consistency.
It's so tempted to come up with a race strategy before the race. It's so tempting when you see other people pull the trigger to not get tempted to kind of try and redo the maths in your head.
Yeah.
But the problem is, you're out there racing, trying to do the maths.
Yeah, and the problem is as well, like, your maths gets altered because, yeah, when you're in practice and that's one thing, but, you know, getting held up behind someone, fighting with someone, all that sort of stuff, like, it changes the times, it changes the tyre wear, it changes everything. So, it does affect your strategy, you know, you probably get a less lap or something and throws things out a little bit.
That's it. Welcome to the new subscriber there. I dare not take my eyes off the screen. Oh yeah! Got up on the curb then, and that was not what you want to happen.
It was Blake Morris.
Huh. Well, welcome, Blake.
I've got the luxury of having a delayed video to my audio, so I knew to look out for it. I was in the right section. I just stuck my eyes over and saw it. Definitely going to be some lappery happening because we're less than half hour in and I am a minute off the lead.
Yeah, okay. It's definitely going to happen in a 2-hour race with such a variation in speeds.
Oh yeah. Hopefully now that we're about half hour in, everyone's internet sort of worked itself out, and you would think that if you're going to drop, you would have done it by now.
You would. Well, there's Kogan, not too far in front of me. And he dives in the pits. I'd have to be one of the last people out here that haven't pitted yet.
Probably. Go to the half hour, that's a 3-stopper.
That it is.
I just beat my fastest lap by 0.001 again.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's not a lot, but improvement's improvement.
It's always better to be that than be like, do a 20.0001 and you're like, oh, I just want to get to a 19. So close, but trying to find that extra 1,000th of a second is just impossible.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, if you go through one of these corners in the wrong gear, it just messes up the entire complex through that center section. It just changes your whole rhythm.
My tyres are definitely starting to scream no more. It is finally time for me to stop, refuel the car, refuel myself. Top the tanks and we'll go back out, get amongst it, see where we come out. It's good to have a stretch.
You know the old R-Factor days where you get like, oh, it's 130 seconds for a pit stop?
Oh, in R-Factor, you literally had time to go to the toilet in your pit stop. Like, you had to be quick, but you had time to do it.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing that got me through that 4.5 hours of racing at Le Mans. Just like,
for sure.
Get up, walk around, what's going on? No worries. Jump back in and keep going.
Holy shit, these tyres have got some grip. Wow, okay, I'm oversteering massively.
Understeering?
No, oversteering. No, not even oversteer, as in steering too much, turning too much.
Ah, yes.
Because I'm waiting for understeer that's not happening. Just have to quickly readjust my brain.
Oh, not even joking. Like, remember how I said if you go through there in the wrong gear, it messes you up? I've subsequently gone through that section and changed to that same gear for the next 2 laps afterwards.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's like just it became an instant muscle memory thing. It's like, oh, gotta put it in this gear. No, you don't, mate.
Jesus, this thing turns. And grips. Actually just struggling to switch my brain back over to full grip at this point. So it was Wizard, Dawson and Speedy Chicken that are the 3 DNFs to date.
Yep. I mean, essentially, Speedy's a DNS.
He is a DNS, you're right.
I think that was a bad start though, getting that disconnect just before the race. Not a good sign.
No. There's just not much you can do about it, like.
No.
As I say, we are all tapping in from across the globe with a lot of people, like probably, what, 6 of us Aussies?
Yep.
Well, we're a long way away from those guys.
Certainly are.
It comes down to individual connections to the internet. It comes down to net coding by Polyphony Digital to handle it. Oh, into the 130s. That's a bit better pace. That's a little bit more better. On the plus side though, as we approach the 40-minute mark, the racing seems to be good and clean. And that's good because this whole thing's supposed to be about having a good bit of fun. Challenging ourselves as well as the other team, but keeping it nice and clean. It looks to be a pretty high standard of racing so far. Obviously I haven't seen the whole grid. Could have been a few shenanigans up the back, but...
Could have been a few shenanigans up the front.
There could have been. I'm sort of somewhere right in the middle. And after all that, I'm back out about the same gap behind Stig v Rob as I was before he pitted the first time. So nothing gained, nothing lost by the looks of it. How's your race going? I can see you there on the list in back in 10th position there, going along solidly.
Yeah, just keep it going.
You're in the Aston, aren't you?
Yep.
How's that feeling?
Yeah, well, what I wanted was a nice, solid, reliable car, considering I've not managed to do much practice, so I just wanted something I could just get a bit of repetition out of.
Yeah.
And so far, it's not the fastest in this lobby, but I'm just cranking out some fast 32s consistently, and that's all I wanted. It's a nice, consistent car.
And look, in a 2-hour enduro, consistency is what you want.
Well, that's all I needed to come second in the 4-hour race with Game Tech.
Yeah,
so,
true.
You front runners, just look out. I'll come from behind somehow. Maybe not. Not this time.
See if I can grab a little toe off the Conzio here and help my straight line deficit to Stig v Rob. There's a bit of unwanted oversteer there. Tricky Brewer. Oh no, he wasn't in it, was he?
No.
No. Obviously, if people watching could please refrain from joining the server.
Yeah.
Because it creates lag spike.
And not only that, we've had an issue before where it just caused the entire server just to collapse.
Yeah, just from people jumping in and out. Just starting to feel that unwanted front end push that you hate to feel. Not much I could do on Stick v Rob there. You had the inside line.
Oh no! Conzio's down.
Conzio's down. She said we're just picking them off from the front now, aren't we?
Well, if we could do it fairly. Don't drop another one off the other side now.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks actually, that really sucks. Conzio obviously being... Well, he was the second placed crack member.
No pressure, but you do need to win this actual race.
Yeah, we're going to need the points, mate, because
yeah.
With Speedy and the Conzio going, two of our quicker guys.
No pressure though, just do what you can, but just make sure you win.
Yeah, exactly. You just do your best and make sure you win. We'll be proud of you no matter what, as long as you win.
If you don't, I can always make up a special livery that you can just run from now on.
The dunce livery.
He's doing alright up there in third.
He's doing magnificently. I'm just worried about the disconnect gods getting to him. Well, after him, it's me. And if I disconnect, then that really is the end of the race.
Well, that certainly sucks.
It does. It actually really sucks.
I have just got, with almost 45, well, over 45 minutes now, I've just got my first penalty.
Damn.
Come on, where up?
We'll run her up the left here. Again, just struggling with a bit of front end straight line speed. I'm going to back out of that one and just give him that spot. I've now begun the twilight years of these tyres.
This race has just been smashing by though.
Yeah. Nearly 50 minutes through. How's everybody going in the chat? I'm sorry I can't read it. As I said earlier on, I do normally like... Oh, big lag spike there. I do normally like to chat to people that are contributing to the chat. Bit hard at the moment, but look, a big welcome to everyone. I've gone quiet. I must be starting to have to concentrate.
Bit of a concentration-based moment.
Have a drink, have a blink.
Hey, you blink once the race is over.
Whoa.
So, had Dawson not officially left before?
I must have still been in the room. I'm getting massive lag spikes. It's, as I say, it's often created when people are joining or leaving the room. But bang, there you go, we've lost another one. It's going to be a race of attrition. There's only going to be about 3 people left by the end.
As long as I'm one of them.
So Athen, the last minute blow-in, he was actually in front of me. That's who we were sort of watching here.
Maybe that's how I'm going to get back to second. Just my strategy is just stick to my own strategy of don't drop out.
Well, I think it's hard to tell, but again, all I can do is encourage people, if you're in the server because you've had issues, please don't leave to the end of the race, and if you're not in the server, please don't join.
Yeah.
Because it's that joining leaving process. I'm well wide into turn 1. Yeah, it's that leaving joining process that I think puts too much strain on the servers. So that sucks to see Athen go. He's doing a very good job there for a last minute blow-in.
I was going to say, if he's the blow-in, I'd hate to see what the Fubuki guy was like.
Yeah. He was certainly determined to get in, if nothing else.
Maybe he was our speedy, who knows?
Who knows?
It's not a mantle I'll be taking up anytime soon, that's for sure.
That's alright, mate. You're getting it done. As long as we're all having fun. I just hate seeing people drop out. Like, it's just shit, because it's through no fault of...
yeah, that's
through
it.
no fault of their own. They're just driving along and then bang, you're gone.
And it's not a daily race or something, so you can imagine that everyone's put a bit of time into it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's probably been some practice done. It just sucks. I hate to say it.
I mean, if you got disqualified from too many penalties, well, that's a different.
Yeah, that's different.
But yeah, these disconnects is a bit. It's bit sour. He's just knocking in those 29.8s. I think there was a 29.86 or something before, and it's 8.1 now.
Yes, I think even if we unleashed Speedy on him, hopefully Speedy would have been able to give him a good crack to the end, but I've got a feeling that as long as he doesn't get disconnected, it's his to lose.
And the Athens just joined.
Kogan is in the pits. Seems to be as soon as that front right-hand tyre gets down to about 50%, somewhere in that region, that's when you really start to notice.
Yeah, definitely cop a bit of understeer, having to brake a bit earlier. And
yeah, for sure. Get on the throttle later too.
yeah.
It was one of those examples where I clicked to go from first to second, and the G29 said no.
Computer literally said no.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy, but that's a big negative. But we are approaching the halfway mark with remarkable pace.
Yeah, I can't believe how quickly it's gone. Oh, I caught the outside edge there. Kept hold of it. Getting shown the blue flag for second place. It's coming up, folks. It's a long way away from it to get blue flags for. Come on, mate, let's have make it.
I've got Hippie Head in 11th at the moment, coming up behind me. Which is not who I was expecting when I looked behind me, I'll be honest, but nonetheless.
How's Head in 11th coming up behind you?
Pit stops, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, he's gone too deep into that.
Geez, I'm really having to feather the throttle through that turn back there with the second last left-hander.
Tell you what, I've found where I need to go faster just by following a couple of these guys who have complete disregard for track limits.
Come on, front right. Come on, you hook up. Oh, just nicked the AstroTurf on the outside there. Fairly happy to gather it all up.
It's nice.
Real nice. Oh, doing so much. Got to be so gentle on the throttle there. It's tyre wear was a lot better in my first stint, and I think that's because at the start of the race I was at the start of the race, you're sort of scrapping a little bit more, so you're off the throttle more, you're not accelerating as hard. Whereas in a session like this, where you just sort of, or in a stint like this, where you're out there by yourself, you tend to take a much bigger bite out of the tyres. You don't have to be quite as gentle on the throttle when you actually get your line right. Just an FYI.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid these tyres have screamed and cried no more. Oof. get my ass off the seat for a minute. Let a bit of blood flow back into the old cheeks. Well, we are well over the halfway point of the race now. So, whilst I am not having to do anything, big thank you to everyone that has joined in the stream, as well as the race. I know it's been pretty disappointing for some of the competitors, who unfortunately have suffered disconnects and the like. But thanks to everyone else that's doing it. Big shout out to Eerieissss for arranging the event. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. See if I can readjust my brain for pace again now.
Just go faster, mate.
That's the plan. I tell you now, it's been a much better outlap than the last time I had a pit stop. Looks like the Lexus was the popular car to be in today. A lot of people in the Lexus.
Yeah, it saddens me.
What was that? Oh, that was a bit...
Well, it was supposed to be a BOP, but never the case.
Everything's about balance though, isn't it?
Yeah, just balance out PD's pockets and they'll give you a Metacar.
Could be. There's a few different brands that are meta in the different classes though, so...
Yeah, well, they just made sure they got a good lining from a couple of them, because if they got all the money from one for all of them, then they probably could ask for more from different manufacturers for different categories.
That's true.
At the end of the day, you know, there's no McLaren here, there's no Ferrari here, there's no Audi here, there's no Lamborghini. Yeah, the list goes on. I don't think we've seen an AMG.
Unfortunately, that very Lexus, I think. Oh, a bit of a knock there from Eerie. Oh, okay. It's found me on the inside. That's one way to get it done, I suppose.
Having some fun in traffic now?
No, that was just Eerie taking 6th position off me. Whew, I'm getting warm in here.
There's another one down.
Stig there, Rob. They keep dropping. And Sim out in the weeds, not where he wants to be. That's, yeah, it's not good to say.
Well, it's 6 down with just over an hour.
Yeah. As I said, it'll be the battle of who can actually finish the race.
And that was certainly in my strategy plan that I wrote up. Finish race. Get a penalty for not letting a person go past it and got a blue flag. Like, not holding him up, but like if you don't let him basically stray through and you get a penalty.
I've got no idea. I haven't had it happen to me.
I was going to say, you're not slow enough to get lapped like me.
Well, I'm sorry to see Stick v Rob succumb to the disconnect that seems to be taking so many out.
So, apparently Eerieissss can't see you on track.
I can. He's right in front of me.
Yeah, but you know that Bathurst...
Oh, hang on, sorry, did he just say he can't see me?
Wizard Egan just posted in the chat that Eerieissss can't see you on track, so maybe
good.
that's that Bathurst glitch again.
We did have that back in the Bathurst endurance race I ran.
Yep.
Where for some reason a couple of people weren't visible to everyone. Again, I think races like this, and I'm just going to be honest, I don't want to take a giant shit on Polyphony Digital or Gran Turismo, but the reality is races and events like this, I think really push what Gran Turismo have in terms of online lobbies.
Yeah, it's not really capable.
It's just not quite there, is it?
I mean, if you think about like all the other sims that we've played and their capabilities of like being able to run online, but I guess the main detractor there though is that a lot of the ones that we've done before have all been PC based.
Yeah, and PC is always going to be more reliable.
Yeah, much more reliable. But
Yeah, as I say, it's not about like dumping on Polyphony Digital or anything, because obviously, yeah, we all enjoy what they've created here. And you can have good fun online races. You know, we do it every Tuesday night, Spec 7 series. That goes well. That's been a good fun championship. We've had issues with it, of course. But for the most part, it's okay. But yeah, I just think races like this really push the limitations of the game. And probably the net coding and...
Well, that worked out well. I think Fallon and Kogan just caught up to me. I just got the blue flag as I was coming out of the last turn, but I was due to come in the pits that lap anyway, so...
Beautiful.
Worked out very well.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Fallon and Kogan seem to be having a nice little battle together though, which is good to see. Because I have had a very lonely race.
I've spent a fair bit of it by myself, actually.
I think after the first 20 minutes, it's been putting around on the lines.
Yeah. Now the difficulty is I'm sort of catching back up to Eerieissss. And if he can't see me, then overtaking is going to be a very precarious little thing.
Certainly make life interesting.
Interesting is one word for it, yeah.
I remember watching the replay of the Bathurst race and watching some of the people that couldn't see each other trying. We knew that they were racing each other, but they couldn't see each other. It made for some hilarity.
I reckon it would do, but right now, I don't think this is hilarious for either Eerie or myself.
No, because either you don't want to take each other out, but at
Correct.
the same time, you don't want to sit behind him just out of fear.
I guess I'm just going to have to pretend he's a typical daily racer, who of course, as we know, can't see, because if they could, they wouldn't run into you.
Well, that's it. Hopefully his pit strategy's out and he's going to go into the pits right now for you.
That would be nice. That would be a good result. Yeah, this is hard.
I bet.
That is not the corner to try and overtake someone who can't see you.
Unfortunately, I don't think there is any corners to do that.
There's really not. It's just going to make it extra hard.
You're just going to have to get a good run and just fucking make it happen.
Yeah. Problem is that Lexus has just got so much more grunt on the straights that you kind of can't. Oh. He's out well wide. I'm up the inside of him, but I just feel like that car is just going to blast back past me. Oh, that was close. Yeah, look at that. Look at the pace. Look down the middle of the screen there. Oh, bit of contact. I hope he just... No, I'm going to back out of that because, yeah, he cut straight across in front of me. This is really difficult to overtake someone who can't see you. For anyone that...
And more to the point, really difficult to overtake someone who can't see you that you actually care about. Generally, if it's in a daily race or whatever, it's like, oh, who cares? He'll get over it.
Obviously, don't want to take him out, but geez, I'd love to get past him.
Beneficial to the strat.
Yeah. Oh, and he's around. He's boulder wide. Has made life a bit easier for the overtake.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely make it happen.
We're down to 44 minutes remaining, just under actually, 43. What am I, 30 seconds behind Dr. Rob? That does not bode well for me.
Bellon's dropped to 29.7 in race. It's
Kid's
nice
flying,
times.
yeah.
Nice times.
As I say, although Brownie's leading at the moment, isn't he?
Yep.
don't know if Bellin's just had a few issues or if he's on a different pit
Could be a different strat.
Yeah, he's certainly on the fastest pace. Whether it's a race winning strategy or not, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Geez, I nearly ran onto the grass reaching for my drink bottle then. Got Hippie in ninth position behind me again. So we are on wildly different pit strategies. I would imagine. Tyres are approaching the twilight years of their life again.
You're about 10 minutes away from a change though, mate.
I am indeed. How's Hippie going? It's getting very close to me. Conscious of holding him up. He's running his own race. Hippies in the pits. That's something I don't have to deal with. Oh yeah, that's sideways. Who was that running well to the infield?
Not me.
I think it might have been Kogan actually, got himself all skewish.
Kogan's currently in front of me.
He is. Did you see him go
No?
off track? Okay, never mind. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
I did obviously deliberately run wide to let him go through on that turn. Maybe that might have deceived.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah.
That's you behind me, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm still a fair way back yet. I'll let you know if and when I approach.
That's alright, I've got a mirror, mate. I can see you.
I am in that zone where my right-hand tyres don't really want to be on the car anymore. They're going through the retirement plan at this point.
He's got a 5-year plan. What is it? Don't die?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Jeez, I got away with that lightly. That could have been absolutely disastrous. But I don't think you'll have to worry about me for another couple of laps at least. What sort of pit strategy are you on, mate?
I'm just sort of doing 15 laps on the softs and pitting, and 15 laps pitting. Only putting in 16 laps of fuel.
Yeah.
I knew it didn't matter really what I was going to do. I was going to be able to back somewhere, so I thought I'll just... The tyres start dropping off a little bit then, so I'll just do it. Whatevs.
Yeah.
I'll finish the race where I finish it, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, considering that up to less than 10 hours ago, I didn't even know if I was going to have the internet to be able to do this.
Yeah, no, just plug along, run your race. Worry about yourself.
I am. Worry about myself all the time.
I bet.
Because Jesus, it gives you some blue flags early.
They do, well early.
Like I'm already getting them.
Haven't wound your penalty off, mate.
No, I figured I got a couple of laps to do that.
Got a few. What were they for? Just running wide?
Oh, I just ran wide at that previous lap there. The left-hander after the second straight gets you every time.
Yeah.
It's only 2 seconds. Not too worried about it really.
Nah.
Oh, turn that brake.
You on fresh tyres at the moment?
Nah, not really. I mean, they're alright. Probably better than yours.
Yeah.
You're still going faster than me, though.
Bellin's up a second. It'll be interesting to see who wins between those two.
That sort of comes down to their pit strat.
It does, but Brownie has taken the quickest lap back off him, so there's obviously not a lot in it pace-wise.
Yeah. Whatever the case is, they can both just jam it up their bums. Not really. Doing a sterling job. Oh no! Oh, and how has he saved that?
Should get a bit skew-wifted, you mate.
Braking on the entry. The left rear touched the ground, went full 90 degrees and managed to somehow not turn it.
Expertly held.
Oh, I went instantly just full drift mode, just used the palm of my hand to turn the steering wheel as hard as I could, as quick as I could, and it just worked. I was like, awesome.
Do love it when a plan comes together.
I mean, I can't have been too bad, because the blue flag's still not even there again.
No. I don't really think I'm going any quicker than you at this point.
He's at a 32.9 and I'm at a 33.6.
Oh, okay, well, fact, I suppose.
my last few laps have been 34, 33, 33, 33.
Oh, okay.
Whilst your tyres might be more worn, you are obviously quicker than me, so...
Oof, that was understeer city just then.
Yeah, I copped a little bit there. You're about due, though.
Getting that way, mate, yeah. Oops. Oh, there's the first penalty of the race. It's taken an hour and a half, but I finally have a penalty.
Not a bad effort.
Whew. Oh, another stretch. Get a bit of weight off those arse cheeks of mine. Let the poor girls have a rest. I don't know why they're girls, that was weird.
Yeah. You didn't even change your bloody race suits, mate, to match your red race car.
No, mate. I changed my race suit once when I bought the game. Like, once ever, and that's it.
I changed mine for when I had the blue 919, but now I've changed it back to red again. And the funny story is I never even got to race that blue 919.
There is the leader. So I have been lapped on track.
Remember that time I did like 700 laps of this place?
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
No, I mean, you would also think that from that I'd be better at this, but apparently not.
It was a different game. I'd stick to that excuse.
Run on with it.
I'm happy enough with my car selection. It's been a good solid car, but I just wish it had a few extra horses down the straights.
Should have got a Ferrari then, mate.
Were you being punny?
Well, I mean, it's got 4 extra horses just on the outside of the car alone.
That's true. That is true. That's fact.
And there's like 1 on the steering wheel as well, and probably on like the seat. Like you're probably looking at about 10 extra horses just on the visual of the car alone.
Well, I'm pretty sure visual horsepower is exactly what race cars.
Well,
that's what they go for.
That's the racer's motto. Visual horsepower.
10 visual horsepower bonus when you put this bottle of Fuchs oil sticker on your car.
50 horsepower bonus if you get rid of that Holden badge and put a Chevy on there. Remember ages ago I sent you a picture of the back of that ute and he had the Holden badge and the Chevy badge?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you do that.
I bet no one in the UK peels the Astra Holden, the Vauxhall badge off the Astra and puts a Chev badge on it.
Probably not. They're probably like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
People do that?
Well, I'm
Why?
not. Yeah, exactly. Why are people peeling their Holden badges off and putting Chevy badges on? Largely because I don't know.
It's going to seem a bit more formal with a bow tie on the car. Maybe, I don't know. At the end of the day, righto.
Love it when a mid-race conversation just devolves into something totally ridiculous and not topical at all.
Yeah. I'm just loving the fact that I'm able to talk and listen and race and I'm not doing totally crap.
Mate, I'm impressed. Generally, you either race or you talk, but it's not both.
Yeah. I can never do both at the same time. Yeah, I'm just coming out of the pits right behind you.
Right behind me or in front of me? Oh, behind me, there you are.
That's worked out well for you.
It's worked out very well for me.
You can just tag on to number 1 there and go right up to the front.
Well, the thing is, if people are just jumping in the stream now, they're going to see me lapping around behind Brownie and go, oh, he's second. Nice. This stream is not terrible because he's in second, obviously. This big organised race. That's the best thing about following first round.
Yeah.
You look like you're in second.
As long as they don't do any homework, do not avert your eyes from the number 1 that's in front of you.
Yeah, don't look at the left-hand side of the screen. That's all rubbish.
Yeah, it's glitched out. Hasn't updated for about 10 laps.
Yeah. Well, hasn't updated for about 61 laps.
I love that there's no one behind me for ages, but the blue flags are still waving from you guys driving through. my chase of Hippie, just done the fastest lap of my race.
Fastest lap of the race or your race?
My race. Because Brownie's done a 29.6 now. The pace is strong in this one.
I feel like Brownie may have seen my tactic coming then.
And what was that?
Well, Eerie can't see me.
Yep.
We're coming up on Eerie.
Okay.
So, he was going to have to give way, obviously, under blue flags, give way to Brownie.
Yep.
So can you see where I'm going with this tactic?
Yep, I certainly bloody can.
And Brownie let me through. So I kind of feel like he called my strategy then.
Hippie's had himself an off.
You hate to see it.
I'm guessing the Brownie obviously maybe going to the pits.
Oh, no, there you go. Eerieissss is in the pits.
Oh. That fixes your problem then.
It does. Crisis averted. As we hit the last 20 minutes of this epic 2-hour journey, I do want to thank everyone for joining, especially those that have stuck around for the whole race. I'm out in no man's land by myself now, don't worry. 33 seconds behind Dr. Rob. 22 seconds in front of Skater. Although Eerie just slotted himself in the middle there, so he's still 18 seconds back, so yeah, still sort of... Hopefully you have enjoyed the race. I know I haven't been probably as talkative or certainly not as communicative with the chat as I would like, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have...
Look, I mean, at least you're trying to make up for it by making up new words.
That's it. You can't get that kind of average vocabulary anywhere else on the internet, I don't think.
Oh, nah. I reckon that you definitely find that.
But yes, I do appreciate everyone being here. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave a little thumbs up. Let me know that you've enjoyed the race. I know at least 4 people that probably didn't enjoy the race as much as they would have liked.
That'd be 6, mate.
Is it? Have we lost 6 through disconnects now?
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Well, 5, but 1 left because of his lag.
Ah, that's right. Same, but different, I suppose.
Yep.
Kogan doing a sterling job up there in 3rd place for Team Crap, which is the Charlie Rosco All Pros, in case you're new and you don't know why I called my team Crap.
I mean, maybe the leaderboard's sort of depicting a different story.
Yeah, true. True that. We have lost Speedy though.
And
the Conzio. 2 very, very fast individuals. Very fast individuals, actually.
Yeah, I'd happily drop out if it meant that they could stay.
I can't say the same thing, because if I dropped out, then everyone drops out.
Things would end pretty quickly, but that sort of responsibility doesn't lie on me, though. So.
It does not. But, you know, Eerieissss Team has lost a couple of quick-moving dudes as well, so...
There's definitely been losses on both fronts.
It has indeed. Such is battle.
The fastest lap.
Good work, man.
Where was this before?
Well, you're probably getting faster because you've done 67 laps of the track.
Yeah, but at the same time, my arm is sort of getting pretty sore.
Yeah, my hand is starting to get sore. Now I sort of, because I turn the force feedback up on the G29, because I like the wheel to feel quite firm. And it's right now that I'm like, you know what, I probably could have turned it back down to stock settings a little bit more.
Maybe just for this race even.
Yeah. I do generally prefer it when there's a little bit more fight in the steering wheel. Adds a bit of weight to the car, and I think it gives a little bit more control when you have to push a bit harder.
You certainly feel like you're in control.
Yeah.
It's nice to be, you know, have your hands on it, just get it to do what you want.
It's good when you really just grab hold of it in your own time. Yeah, when you're by yourself.
Whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, whenever you feel like it, you know, at appropriate times. Obviously, if you've got the family around, for example, that's an inappropriate time to really grab it with both hands. And you can do what you want with it. Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah, exactly. You can just grip it as hard as you want and just go as fast as you like.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. I mean, you can just... Yeah, you can really go to town on it, can't you?
Moldovich is on it.
What's Moldovich on? Kogan in the pits. Ooh. I wonder if he'll be giving third position up. You'd hate to see all of Charlie Rosco off the podium.
It'd be nice to see
Team
Kogan
crap.
get up there.
Would be good. No, he has lost it. Hopefully he's not too far behind the doctor and he can get back on with business. But, I mean, sterling job by Kogan, not taking anything away from him. And I would say Speedy and the Conzio are probably our Brownie and Bellin. That's what I'm tipping. So if we can pick up a few, if we can grab a podium, then it's an absolutely sterling job by by Kogan. Oh, that's wide. I was trying to look at the chat for once.
Don't do that.
No, I won't do that. It's a bad idea.
Gonna have a bad time.
So I reckon we're approaching nearly 80% of the race done now.
Well, with 13 minutes to go, mate, I would say probably over that.
Well, I don't know about over that, but we'll go with 80. It's probably a good time to have an argument about percentages and maths. It feels like this is the right time to do that.
Yeah, definitely the audience and everything.
Yeah.
You know, when we're trying to finish up a race nice and strong.
Seems like the smart move, doesn't it? Just let my old hand relax. Just getting a bit sore, sort of just between the thumb and the pointer finger. Just flexing that muscle a bit much. You can tell I haven't been, grabbing it as often as I'd like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're married, you just don't, do you? You spend a lot more time with the family and...
That's it. You got other obligations.
You do. You can't be spending all your time out the back fiddling with your wheel.
You definitely got to have more family time.
You do.
And that definitely cuts down on your own private time.
It does, yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to throw it out there and say we're about 87% through this race.
Nice one, nice one. Get the calculator out on the straight, mate.
Yeah. Because 10% is going to be 20 minutes. It's a 2-hour race. No, that's all wrong.
Yeah,
because it's
you are
not.
wrong. Because 15 minutes to go would be 75% remaining.
I'm just... See, this is what happens.
Yeah.
And out of all that, 3 cars behind me from nowhere. Like, I don't know where the friggin' hell they came from. But okay.
Oh, that's a bit sideways. First little sign that the... That was my fault though. I actually just ran onto the grass in the braking zone, so good on me, I suppose.
I'm going to stop using my brain and start using my brain.
Yeah. That sounds like a very solid idea.
Because my other brain wasn't working too well. Mixing up minutes with seconds and dollars and stuff. Is any of the Team Eerieissss guys in anything other than a Lexus?
I'm not sure actually. They might not. They might have gone for a team car.
Alright.
But I definitely think Lexus is probably the car to be in. Kogan's in a Lexus, isn't he? Or did he go the Subaru in the end? No, he went the Lexus.
In the Lexus. I mean, I just feel like if everyone ran the Lexus, it'd be just a Lexus one-make race. And that's
It would be
exciting.
It's good to try something different.
I still haven't done 1 lap in the Lexus, in anything, on any track. Just out of pure, like, moral high ground.
Sticking it to the man, are you?
Yeah.
Look, to be fair, it's not a bad car. I've used it a couple times myself.
I'm sure it is.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Every single person on the Gran Turismo wouldn't be using it if it was no good.
Yeah, that's it. I used it at the Nordschleife race.
I made you a nice little livery.
You did, and it was a really nice little car actually. Thoroughly enjoyed my time behind the wheel of it. The old Emil Frey Lexus. It's a bit of a shame there's not more action for the, like on stream basically. Kind of wish I was racing with someone towards the end.
It's kind of bound to happen though.
It is in an endurance race. It's so difficult to keep people together.
Especially when you start with only 16.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we could sort of start with 25 odd cars, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And during all of this utter bullshit we've been talking for the last 10 minutes, Kogan has regained third position.
Has done.
So, go you good thing. You're now the team captain. Well, I'll be having to join your streams next time. I hereby award you team captain.
I love our corner cutting set to strong, but basically you just cut any corner however much you want. Just don't run wide at anything.
That's it.
Makes total sense to me.
It's not been done very well at Interlagos. It's savage at Le Mans, for example. And I think Monza's actually pretty savage too, but they are the last 2 tracks that they added, just about. Uh, 6.5 minutes to go.
I just ran wide at that left after the straight. Got the old standard 3-second penalty.
Yeah.
Accidentally just braked too early there into the last turn. All 4 wheels well off the track on the inside.
No penalty.
Nothing. Corner cutting strong. Okay. And like, if you don't cut that second turn, you're gonna lose out like 3 or 4 tenths already.
Yeah, you are, because it's the long run before the straight.
Yeah. Whereas, so for so long, I've been just like trying not to cut that corner because I'm thinking, you know, corner cutting. Jump into the race, and next thing you know, everyone's just diving straight across it. I'm like, well, there's time to be made.
That was the first time through the second last corner. The tyres have really howled at me. I had to really back off then. So with 5 minutes to go, that's not too bad. What are we looking at? 3 more laps?
Something like that.
When you think about it, endurance racing is really just a competition to see who can repeat the exact same process the closest for the entire race, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Well, when you break it down, the better you are at repetition. Oh dear, oh that's not going well at all. Oh, that's, yep, get back on the road, please. Yeah, that was a big one. That's the first decent little stack I've had. I didn't go round, but I kind of wish I had it done. Because it probably would have been quicker. In the end, I got bogged down in the grass. It will not have no effect on the actual race itself, mind you. It does mean I'll finish off the lead lap. I was looking to be the final person to finish on the lead lap. That is now gone. That's disappointing actually, because I was pretty happy with my race consistency. So there you go, I got 1 penalty and 1 major mistake. One less lap I have to do, though, I suppose, isn't it?
Oh, my tyres are screaming.
Yeah, mine are at that point.
Let balance through. Oh, fuck, there you go.
Successfully through that corner that time. And I reckon this will be the penultimate lap for me.
Brownie snuck a 29.5 in there somewhere.
He did. I did see that.
Let's just say kids can drive.
Kids can.
Yep.
What kids?
Well, there's just multiple people in this lobby that can drive.
Well, I'd argue that we can all drive.
Well, sometimes. Fallon isn't on the RCF bandwagon. He's in the Corvette.
Is he? There you go. Nice one.
Yeah. You love to see it.
That you do. Oh, my ass is officially... It has had enough of sitting in this ridiculously hard chair.
Probably buy a new one.
I should buy a new one, shouldn't I? There's a lot of things I should do, and I just continue to not do them. It's amazing how tenacious I am at not doing stuff.
Yeah, you're right. There's absolutely nothing wrong with my computer chair, but I just don't like the fact that there's no like cushiony bits on the elbows, so I just went for another one.
Well, my chair, the stuffing, the padding that was in it, a long time. It was a very good chair. It was a nice leather chair, and the leather itself is held up beautifully. But the padding inside of it is completely gone. I am essentially sitting on plastic. Like, yes, there is leather stretched over the plastic, but it's essentially hard plastic.
Hibby's had to go into the pits last minute there. Unlucky.
Splash and dash at the end of the race. You do hate to see that. But look, the winners have already finished, I think.
No, not yet.
Oh, they've had to do an extra... Oh, man, I've got to do an extra lap. That sucks. Here I was starting to wind up, starting to picture that cold beer sliding down my throat. I'll drink it that fast, I'll be flat out not drinking the can itself, I reckon.
Just inhale the whole aluminium.
Pretty much, yeah. There you go, Brownie has finished. And I have finished. I was the second person across the line. You remember that, people. I was the second person across the line to finish. The second person to finish the race. But whilst I'm crapping on like that, let's start by congratulating Brownie for a fantastic run race. You've done exceptionally well. Good deserved win. And it looks like you were challenged for the most part by Bellin, finishing only 28.8 seconds behind you. Coming first for Team Charlie Rosco, or that is Charlie Rosco All Pros.
Yep.
Is Kogan, so congratulations to Kogan. He's still out there getting it done. He could technically still lose this to the Doctor. If I could go and view on board, I would.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I can't. No, he's finished. No, it's done. He's in the bank. So congratulations, Kogan, for a very good third position.
Well done. Represent.
And winning for us. Dr. Rob, I don't think he can lose because most people are finished. So it's not a great... Look at that. Look at the DNFs, generally due to disconnects and such. But anyway, congratulations. Oh, Bellin's... Oh, that's the wrong order. Forget that order. I didn't read them out quick enough. But nonetheless, I did manage to pick up a 5th, coming second for my team, which was good. Eerie got a 6th behind me. So, look, just a big congratulations to everybody involved. I think it's fantastic. Especially thank you to everyone watching along on the stream. I very much appreciate you being here. That's the whole reason I'm streaming it, is so that hopefully a few of you can be entertained by it, which is the main thing. And a big shout out as well to Eerieissss himself, because he did pretty much suggest this idea. It was good fun. It was good fun. We'll definitely do it again. Connection is an issue, so I don't know if there's anything we can do about that, but nonetheless, connection is a thing. It's something we're going to have to deal with at this point. You can't hire dedicated servers for Gran Turismo, so that would be cool if you could. But yeah, nonetheless, sorry I haven't really read your chat. Kogan, thank you very much, my friend. Save the replay. Not that I will be putting up highlight rates. I just want to reiterate again, if you would like to see highlights, I don't know how he's going to do it. Whether or not he condenses the whole race down to just smaller videos, or if he's going to play the whole thing. I don't know how he's going to do it. But anyway, whatever it is he is going to do, he'll be doing it on his channel, Eerieissss. So go over to his channel. Go over to his channel and look into it. And make sure you check out those videos. Give him a subscribe. And if you're new to my channel, in fact, give me a subscribe too. Why not? I'll promote his channel before mine, never mind. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. But whew, I think it's time. I think it's time to go and get a beer, or two, or three.
Moldovich, I don't know that that would work, because I think then you'd probably have issues with us dropping out.
Yeah, I don't know, but it might be an option. Make sure to throw it to, maybe next time. Throw it to Eerieissss if we do another race. I don't know. We've got no plans. This was the furthest forward we'd thought about it.
Yep.
But yeah, anyway, because I have been sitting still for 2.5 hours, I'm going to end the stream there. So again, very, very big thank you to everyone for watching. Whether you were chatting along, I haven't been able to read it, so I'm sorry about that. Even if you're a silent lurker in the background, I know you're there. I appreciate you stopping by. And, of course, a big thank you to you, Ryan. Congratulations on your race.
No worries.
You did very well.
It wasn't anything great.
You got it done. You stuck around. You did your laps. You talked to me the whole time. I think you did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
So there you go. And of course, an extra special thank you to the new subscribers. Big welcome to you for coming along. Thank you. And hopefully we see you in some upcoming streams and races, highlights, all of those sorts of things. And finally, do make sure you follow me on all of the normal social pipes that Nightbot has been looking after me, for me, the whole race. I can't even talk. My brain's that melted, I can't even talk. Get on my Discord or Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is that you like, that you're part of. Get on that, because that's where we hang out. That's where the cool stuff happens. And yeah, finally, if in doubt, all the information can be found over on my website, www.charlierosco.com. Thank you all very much for watching, but for now, it's goodbye.